Assalamualaikum to all of you. So, in this video, we want to present our project. But before that, let me introduce you our group members. Dancing in the dark. So, for our this project, we choose theme park ticketing system for our title. So, let's start.
Okay, now we are going to continue with the introduction part of this project. The program of our project consists of few scopes, which is the about, the registration, the booking, the package, and also the last one is the staff scope. There are 5 scopes altogether. The main objective of this program is to develop a user-friendly ticketing system. It will have 2 types of users, since it will use by both parties, which are the customer and also the employee of the theme park. Without further ado, we are going to continue with the problem statement of our project.
Okay, I will explain about the problem statement that occur in this current system. First, the current system is not very user-friendly and it causes misunderstanding between the customer and also the theme park management. For the first problem is, the system doesn't show the summary report for the customer that have settled the payment. This will lead to misunderstanding between the management staff and also the customer, because if the customer wanted to enter the theme park, they must have paid it first before getting in the theme park, right? So if they doesn't have any proof to show to the management staff, then they can enter the theme park, because the staff may think that the customer does have not paid at all. Okay, second is registration system does not contain personal information to easily contact the customer. So if anything happen in the theme park, or anything happen that will lead to some serious problem, the staff will have difficulty to reach out to the customer, because they doesn't have the information about the customer to tell about the problem. Next, the system cannot be edited by staff about customer informations. If there is some mistake about the customer information in the system, the staff cannot edit the information to the right one, and it will cause some problem, because it might have duplicate name or duplicate others information with the others customers. Next, the current system does not provide a feedback site where customer can give their review about the condition of the theme park. Okay, as we know, the feedback is very important when we practically involved with customer that using our systems. This is because from there, the management will know what they have to improve to have a better management in the future, so that many customer will be attracted to go to this theme park, because all of the good reviews from the past customers. Last, the system does not update the new information about the ticket availability. It will lead to confusion for the customer, because if they purchase the ticket, that it will confuse the customer, because this problem will confuse the customer in the future if the management did not this system will be confused to the customer in the future. System will confuse the customer in the future if the system still have not been fixed yet. Okay, now let's move on to the objective.
Okay, next for the objective of our project is, first, to develop a website or program of ticketing system that is easy to understand and to be used but fully functional. A user-friendly website says it all. From its name that all users, including the management, will get the benefit from it. So also the customers who will be at ease in their journey to book the tickets with Escape Penang. The next objective is to design a program that enhance the productivity of the theme park. As mentioned before, Escape Penang are going to be engaged with number of people, so buying the tickets will be easier and more effective as there is no need to queue for a long time and wait to buy the tickets to enter the theme park. And the last objective is to develop the system that can be edited and deleted and also added by the staff about the customer information and the system. This will make it easier for the staff to see the latest record and information about the customer, so it will not confuse them about the previous record. Other than that, the staff also can update the latest information in the booking system to inform the customer about the update of the theme park.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Shamimi and today I will talk about the scope of the staff in the system. In the staff menu, staff can edit the ability of date and add a new package in the system. Staff also can review customer information in case there are mistakes during booking process. For example, staff can check whether the information is the same as the information in the booking menu. This is to avoid any careless mistake that can cause any losses to the theme park and also to leave a good impression of customer about how systematic our system is. Other than that, it is also to make it easier for the staff to generate reports every year, seeing all the information has been saved, so they also can review their profit every year based on the report. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, now I will explain the next scope, which is about. In this scope, customer can get more information about our theme park by entering the About page. And then, customer also can do complain about our service or about the theme park in the rate section. In this section, customer can write anything that they want because our company will never know who the writer.
Now we will move on to the next scope, which is the registration. In this scope, there will be two options for the user or the customer to choose whether to sign in or to sign up. If they are the first time user, they will need to sign up first. They need to provide some information such as name, email, phone number and also the password. And if they are existing or registered users, then they will need to sign in with the email and password they register with. And that's for customer. For staff, they will have their different login part. So that is all for registration scope. Now we will move on to the package scope.
Okay, so for the next scope is package. In this package, customers can choose any package that they want by clicking the package button on the booking website. Then, the list and the details will be displayed in a tabular form of each package to make it easier for the customer to decide their choice. Customers can add to cart by clicking on the package that they want and that they have decided, and they need to fill in their height after that to make sure that they can exceed the height limit for the certain activities. For example, if a customer decided to choose package A, then they need to click on the package A button and fill in their height. After completing it, customers need to click on the confirmation button to proceed for the booking application. So that's all for package scope. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Siti Khadijah. Now I will explain the booking scope of our systems. For the booking system, customers can book their ticket from the website or they can buy the ticket directly at the registration counter. Next, customers need to choose some details such as date, time, package and others before placing the booking for the ticket. Customers also need to select the ticket based on the age that has been stated in the package menu. They can choose tickets for children, adults and senior citizens. Lastly, customer can make the payment directly from the website through the online banking system or pay the ticket at the registration counter. That's all from me. Thank you.
Now we are going to continue with explaining our code. We start with the first line, which is the include IO string. This is input-output header. String.h is the string header. Windows.h is the header that used for temporary background color. System.h is the header that used for background music. And the last one is the IO manip, which is the header that used for manipulate the input-output. Next is our function prototype. From line 8 to line 27 is our function prototype that we use throughout our project. There are about 20 functions, including the main. Okay. Next is the declaration from line 29 to line 41. It is a global declaration. Line 30 to line 35 is the declaration for the customer's information, and it is also have the initialization for the existing customers. Next is the normal global declaration that we use throughout our project also.
Okay, so this is a function of about. For the function, we use void function. In this function, we declare option as integer. Then, the program will display the information about this theme park. After that, the program will display option, which is main menu for 1, exit for 2. And then the program will do the do while loop. In this loop, the program will display option, and then the program will ask the user to enter the option, which is 1 or 2. If user choose 1, the program will go to the main function. If user choose 2, the program will go to the exit function. If user enter the wrong code, the program will display invalid code. After that, the program will compare the option that user entered. If option is not equal to 1 or option is not equal to 2, the program will end. Okay, so this is staff login function. We use void function. First, program declare username, staff password, staff pass as character, and then we initialize username as staff and initialize staff password as 8888. After that, the program will display the header for this staff login, and then the program will display please enter username. After that, the program will ask the user to enter the username, and then the program will display password and ask the user to enter the password. And then the program will go to the if. For if, the computer will compare the username that was initialized and the username that was entered by the user and staff password that was initialized and staff password that was entered by the user. If true, the computer will go to the menu staff function. If false, the program will do the do while loop. In this loop, the program will display this, and the program will display username and ask the user to enter the username again, and display password and ask the user to enter the password again. And then the program will go to this while to compare username that was initialized and the username that was entered by user is not equal, and staff password that was initialized and staff password that was entered by the user is not equal. If false, the program will go to the menu staff function and end of if, and then end of this function. So this is a menu staff function. For this function, we use void function. In this function, a program declare option as integer, and then the program will display this option: add new package 1, update date 2, generate report 3, and exit 4. And then the program will do the do while loop. In this loop, The program will display option and ask the user to enter the option which is 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. And then the program will do the switch. For switch, the program use option to compare. If user enter 1, the program will go to the update package function. If user enter 2, the program will go to the update date function. If user enter 3, the program will go to the report function. If user enter 4, the program will go to the exit stuff function. If user enter the wrong option, the program will display error code. And then the program will go to the while and compare the option that user enter is not equal to 1, or option is not equal to 2, or option is not equal to 3, or option is not equal to 4. If false, the program will end.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Shamini and today I will show you how I'm doing my coding. I'm in charge of the staff coding. So here. Right. Here is the function declaration and I'm doing update package, updating package, update date, updating date, report and also exit stuff. So let's start with update package. Here is the update package function and here I already initialized integer update and also char yes equal to y. And here is the output that will display when the customer enter the yes. So here line 200 until line 252, I'm using multiple selection if else if. So if the user enter y, it will display this output. It will display this output. So the user need to input the detail 1, detail 2 and detail 3, and also the user need to input the e-price. So it will display the result after user input this detail. So it will display this package E and the detail and the price. But if the user enter other than y, it will display this output, which is this output will make the staff make a choice whether they want to go to main menu or exit. So here I'm using switch. At here, user need to input the update option, which is 1 for main menu and 2 for exits. If the user input other than 1 or 2, it will display invalid code. So when display invalid code, the user need to enter a new option, only either 1 or 2. Alright, next is updating package void. I'm using voice because void means no return statement. So in this updating package function, it will display the output that the stuff have been entered in the update package. So it will display this one. Right, next is update date function. Here I already declare integer back and I equal to 0. And from here I'm using looping, which is I equal to 0 and I less than 8 and I plus 1. I'm using looping for the 8 times. So it will display please enter the date, so the staff will enter the new date. So it will repeat for 8 times until the I equal to 8. So it will display, when I equal to 8, it will display this one. It will this output, which is dates are updated, and user need to choose whether they want to go to main menu or exit, just like before. And so I'm using the while. So user need to input the option, which is I'm using switch back. So just like before, if staff want to go to menu staff, it will need to input 1. If you want to exit staff, it will input 2. So if the staff enter with neither 1 or 2, it will say invalid code and invalid code. So the staff need to enter back the new option, which is 1 or 0. Integer date, this is the function header. Avoid update ini used for function call. So this is the function header. Which is for new date, need to use integer and size also integer. So it will output this. This is the new list available date. This output will also appear at the booking info function. Alright, now let's continue with report function. This report is using to send a report. So here I already declare and initialize integer choose, num and I, and I'm also initialize string stuff. So when the user enter this report function, it will display this report for this month and report. And here I'm using looping for looping. So here I equal to 0, I less than 4, and I plus plus. I less than equal to 4, I'm sorry, and I plus 1. So here when the I is still 0, it will display this output. It will display the output and 1. I will add another 1, so it will become 2. So 2 is still less than equal to 4, less than or equal to 4. So it will display this until the I is equal to 4. If I equal to 5, it will display this output, which is staff name. So the staff need to enter their name, and after that it will display this output, which is report is ready to print or to send it to manager. So when this appear, the staff need to put their option, which is I name the input is num. So the user need to choose whether 1 or 2. So here I'm using selection, which is if else. So here if the user input 1, it will display this output, which is printing progress will start. So the user can start the print. So if the user enter 2, it will send it to the manager. So it will appear report sent. And if the user enter the input neither 1 or 2, it will choose invalid code enter. So when the invalid code enter, the recording will display this option again, and the staff need to choose either 1 or 2 only. So after the progress, it will display this output, which is after the report, the staff need to choose if they want to go to main menu or exits. So here, just like before, I'm using do while also, and the user need to input their option, which is I name the input choose. So I'm using switch again. So here, if the user enter 1, it will go to menu staff, and if user enter 2, it will go to exit staff. While neither 1 or 2, it will appear invalid code, and the staff need to choose to enter again the new option. Alright, next is function exit staff. For function exit staff, when the staff choose to which is exits, it will go to exit stuff. So here is the output that will display when the user choose exit stuff. So it will appear now you are done. Thank you for your hard work, and then it will go to menu. Menu means main menu of the system. Alright, that's all from me. Thank you.
Now I'm going to explain about the functions in the registration scope. So the first function is the card sign up function. In the card sign up function, we have declared option as integer as we want to use it later for the user option. The next is 111 until 117. It is a header for the sign up set. 119 until 123 is the instructions for the user to fill in the required details. Details what? 125 until 134 details about their first name, last name, email address and phone number to be kept in those arrays. And then 136 until 139 is the instructions to user for them to create their password. For line 141 until 156, it consists of the do while loop, which user need to enter their password and then confirm their password entered. If the both password is the same, it match, then they will go out. But if the password is not the same and does not match, it will display this one. And then for line 158 and the 165 is the options for the user to choose whether to sign in or to main menu, because we have signed up, so you can sign in now. So if the user choose to sign in, then they will go to the card sign in function. And if they choose to go to main menu, and then they will go to the main. That is all for card sign up. So for card sign in function, they will also have the header for sign in side. Okay. And then for 196 to 201, it has the place where user need to enter their input for email and password. We use the child get line, same as the previous, as we want to compare the value. So if you compare the email password enter here with the email password they register with, and it is the same, then they will go to the after sign in. Else, they will be in a loop where they need to enter the email and password all over again until it is the same. So until then they cannot go to the after sign in. That is all for card sign in. Now after sign in function. So for after sign in function, we also have the option as integer for the user option. For line 230 and the 235, it displays thank you for signing in and also the menus that is available now, which is the about, package, booking and sign up. As you can see that these menus are about the same with the one in the main function, but it excludes the sign in and sign up. As we already sign in, now we need to sign out. Alright. So for 237 until 256, we have the do while loop for the option entered by the user. If the user enter the code which is not here, then error code will be displayed. And that is all for the registration scope.
Okay, so next I will explain about the coding for the package. Okay, first, this is the function name that we use, which is package of function. This is the declaration of the option, which is for the user to choose the package that we offer. Okay, next, this will display for the users when they choose to go to the package menu. So here is the description of the package that we offer, which is package A, package B, package C and also package D. Okay, next, this we will call the updating package function, where the staff have update the package before. So the updated package will appear here. For example, package that we offer is package E. Okay, next, this will display for the user to choose either package, to choose what they wanted to do next, and either to choose package or to go to the main menu. So we use do while statement here for the users to choose. If the user choose number one, they will go to the choose package menu. If the user choose number 2, they will go back to the main menu. But if they enter either than 1 and number 2, For example, number 3, the invalid code will display, and the users need to enter the number again to continue. Okay, next is the choose package function. So here is the declaration, choose flag and also hide. Okay, here we use do while statement for the users to choose the package that they want here, either package A, package B, package C, package D or package E. So when the user have enter what the package that they want, we will check the condition if they can go to the next step or not. So we use switch case statement. So if the user choose package A, you have selected package A will display. If the user choose package B, you have selected package B will display. If they choose package C, you have selected package C will display. If the user choose package D, you have selected package D will display. If the user choose package E, you have selected package E will display. But if the users enter other than A, B, C, D and E, for example, they enter F character, you have entered the wrong character will display, and they will go to and they need to choose the package again so they can continue. Okay, after that, if they have choose the right package, this will display, which is please enter your height in cm. This here the users need to enter their height to continue for the booking. So for the condition, we use if else statement. If the users enter package, if the user choose package A and the height that they enter is greater and equals to 0, you can continue to book a ticket will display. Else, if the user choose package B and the height that they enter is greater than equal than 155, you can continue to book your ticket will display. But if they choose package B and the height that they enter is less than 155, you have to choose another package will display, and they need to choose another package again. Next, if the user choose package C and the height that they enter is greater than 160, you can continue to book your ticket will display. But if they choose package C and the height that they enter is less than 160, you have to choose another package will display, and the users need to choose another package again. And the last one, if the user choose package D and the height that they enter is greater and equals to 0, you can continue to book your ticket will display. Okay, next, if they have choose the package that they want and they have entered the height that eligible for them to continue, this will display, which is the users will choose either to number 1 or number 2 to go to the booking or the main menu site. Okay, so the condition for this one, we use do while statement. Okay, first the user will choose either number 1 or number 2. So for the switch case statement, if the users choose number 1, they will go to the booking site, and if the users choose number 2, they will go to the main menu site. But if they enter other than number 1 and number 2, for example number 3, the invalid code will display, and the users need to enter the right number again to continue to the next step. So that's for the package menu.
I will explain the flow of booking informations, ticket informations, customer details, and also payment details. Okay, this is our booking sites. Say that welcome to our booking sites here. And first, you may start by choosing the date here. Available date will be appear here that have been updated by the staff. Okay. Here we use a do while loop and also a for while statement. In for while statement also we use if else loop. Okay. If the customer entered the date that match with the available date appeared here, it will display let's grab some ticket for you. If the customer enter the wrong date that doesn't have in the available date here, it will display the date is not available. Please enter your preferred date again. Is ticket informations for booking the ticket. Okay, we display age code which have adult, children, senior citizen with their preferred code. Next, it will display the price ticket for each package. There are package A, package B, package C, and package D. Package E will be updated by the staff. Next, okay. User should enter how many tickets to purchase here. Okay, if the package is not same as E, user need to enter the number of adult ticket, number of children ticket, and also the number of senior citizen ticket. Okay, here for if else loop, if package equals to A, it will calculate the total price for package A. Same with if package equals to B, it will calculate the total price for package B. If package equal to C, it will calculate the total price for package C. For package D also, it will calculate the total price for package D. And package E, it will calculate the total price for package E. If the code entered is not A, B, C, D or E, it will display a message that there was a problem here. Okay, after done choosing the ticket after done choosing the ticket from the package that the customer have chosen, it will display the customer total payment to be paid. The total payment is based on the package that the customer have chosen. Next, we go to customer information part. In this part, they have been updated automatically because before we book the ticket, we have signed up first to enter the booking sites, and they will appear our first name, our last name, our email address, and our phone numbers. After all the informations have appeared, there will a message display. Please make sure all the information above is correct before proceed to make a payment. Okay, there was two choices. First is yes and second is no. Then a user should enter one of the choices. If confirm equals to 1, there will be a message display. You can proceed to payment. Else, if confirm is equals to 2, there will be a message display. Kindly sign up and fill your information again. Okay, for the payment details, after done booking, there will be a message display. You have reached the last part of before getting your booking status. Okay, they will display payment details, and also it will display payment method. There are two methods that will be chosen by the user. First is FPX and second is at the counter. User should choose one of the option here to continue to make a payment. If payment options is equals to 1, there was a message display. Please choose your bank. And customers should choose between 3 banks that appear here. Okay, customers should input one of these 3 banks. If bank options is equals to 1, there will be a message display. You have choose Maybank for your payment. If the bank options is equals to 2, it will display you have choose Bank Islam for your payment. And lastly, if the bank options is equals to 3, it will display a message. You have choose CIMB for your payment. Next, it will display, do you want to continue to the user? And it will display two options again. First is to proceed to the payment, and second to cancel. User should choose one of these choices before proceed to make a payment. If choice is equals to 1, it will display a message FPX online payment statement, and it will display please enter your account number. So a user should enter their account number here. Next, the system will display payment received and the ticket will be sent to your email. After you print the ticket, please bring it to the counter. This statement will only available for the customer that choose FPX online payment only. If payment options is equals to 2 or the user choose to pay at the counter, it will be a message display your total payment is, and there will be a message display kindly pay the amount mentioned above at the counter when you arrive at Escape Penang. This is only valid for customer that choose to pay at the counter only. After all the step is complete, the system will print receipt to the customer, which display package that the customer have choose, the packs that the customer have choose also, and the total payment that the customer have paid to the system.
Okay, so this is a function of exit. We use void function for this function. First, the program declare the rate and message as character. After that, the program will display this. And then the program will display option and ask the user to enter the rate, which is Y or N. After that, the program will do if. The program will compare rate that user enter, which is Y capital letter or Y small letter. If true, the program will display this, and then the program will ask user to enter the message, and then the program will display this. If the rate they enter from the user is N capital letter or N small letter, the program will display this. After end of if, the program will display this, and then the program will go to the main function. End of this function. So now I will do the demo for the staff login function. First, it will display this option, and I will choose seats for staff. I will enter staff as username and 8888 for the password, and it will go to the menu staff function.
Okay, so I'm in charge of the stuff, so I need to key in 6. So I need to enter the username, which is staff, and also the password 8888. And so here, I need to choose what I want to do. So first, I will choose add new package. So I want to add a new package, so I will enter 1. So I need to enter the detail. Icon details, move front, list of the package. So it may appear this package E. So new package has been updated. So I need to choose what I want to do next. So we go to main menu. And the second that I need to do is update date for customer. I need to enter the date for 8 times. look at it. So next are updated, so I need to choose one or two. So I will choose main menu again. So I will choose exits. So it will appear the main menu page. So here I will try to get the report. So I need to sign up first. Alright, next I will show you the report. Right. So here I'm stuck, so I need to get exit. So username. So I want to generate report, so I will enter 3. So this is the list of the report that will appear. Then here we have 5 lists, so I need to enter the stuff. So I need to choose either I want to print or save the pages, so I will enter. So it will appear printer should be start now. So then I need to choose if I want what I want to do next. So I will choose exit. So I will choose main menu. I will click generate report again. Then staff name, then I will choose center manager, which is 2. So people already signed. So I will choose main menu. So I will try generate report again. Staff name. I will show you what will happen when I show the wrong code. Invalid code entered, so I need to choose what I want to do next. So I will go to main menu page. So I will need to create generate report. My name. And then next I will need to choose again. So I will choose main menu. And lastly I will choose exits. It will appear now you are done. Thank you for your hard work, and it will show back the main menu. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
So now I will do the demo for the about function. First it will display the header, and then it will display the option, and I will choose 1 for about. And then the program will display the information about this theme park, and then it will display main menu and exit. So user need to choose 1 or 2. 1 for main menu, 2 for exit, and I will choose 1 for main menu. And then it will go to the main menu page. That's all for the about function.
So now I'm going to demonstrate the registration part. So we look here, adjust a little bit. Okay, welcome to SKPD. So I'm going to sign up first, entering all of the details. Name, email address, right, number, and last one is the password. So I'm going to set it to TPW8700. In case that I make mistake, like I entered the wrong, not match, it will display this password does not match, kindly enter again. So I enter again, and then if you were a journey, you may sign in now to start booking. So I'm going to sign in. I entered the same email and password, or let me demonstrate on how if we do the wrong. So email password is wrong, kindly enter again. And now, thank you for signing in. They are about package, booking, and sign out. So I'm going to sign out, as that is all for registration part.
Okay, so next for the I will show the demonstration for the package option. Okay, first, if the user want to see the package that we offer, they will enter the number 2 for the package. Okay, so this will show the description of the package that we offer, which is package A, B, C, and D, and also E. Package E is the package that have been updated by the staff. And also the price. Okay, next, if the user want to choose the package, they will choose either number 1 or number 2. So to choose the package, enter number 1. So this will appear. Please enter the code for the package that you would like to book. Okay, so you will choose the package A, B, C, D, or E. So I will choose package B, for example. Okay, this will display you have selected package B. To proceed with selection, please enter your height. So this, you need to enter your height to make sure that you can proceed to select the package. So for the package B, you need to enter the height greater than 155. But if you greater than 155, so 156, enter my height. Okay, so it is said that you are eligible, so you can continue to book a ticket. So to book a ticket, press 1
and continue to book the ticket. Okay, there are 2 choices for booking or go to main menu. Okay, you can choose the prepared date here. They have been updated by the staff. We choose one date. Next, it will display the age code and the list of price for each package. The package A, price package B, the price for package C, and the price for package D. Okay, you can enter the amount of ticket for each category. Okay, for the customer part, it will update automatically because we have signed up in the first. After that, there have been 2 choices to proceed to make a payment. First is yes and second is no. Third one, you have reached the last part before getting your booking status. These are payment details. The payment method are X and counter. We choose 1, and then we choose option 1 for the bank. Payment, may bank for your payment. Next, it will display do you want to continue? 1 for pay and 2 for cancels. Okay. To display FPX online payment statement, okay, please enter the account number and then payment received. The ticket will be sent to your email. After you print the ticket, please bring it to the counter. Then it will display the receipt with package that we have chosen and the packs that we have choose.
So now I will do the demo for the exit function. After finish booking the ticket, the program will display read us and yes, Y, and N, no. User need to choose option Y or N, and I will choose Y, and then enter the message, and then it will display thank you and back to the main page.
Alright, from this project, we can conclude that we managed to create an user-friendly system. Our project is theme park ticketing system. In this system, customer need to sign up using their email to book the ticket. Customer can choose what kind of package that they want and also can choose the way they want to pay for the tickets. With this system, staff also can add new package and edit the availability of dates for customer to choose. Before they add or edit in the system, they need to log in first. They also can generate reports straight from the system or send it to their manager. Also, customer can leave a review about what they think about the system. So, SKP9 can always make improvements to make a better system. From this, we can see that the system is quite useful and user-friendly as I mentioned before. We also managed to fulfill all the requirements based on the objective that have been stated above. That's all from me. Thank you.